All right, we are indeed so back, racing more Castlevania Symphony of the Night bingo tournament action. We have Matthias versus Durdrak here in the winners finals. And Lord, much appreciated for the 16 months. We got ourselves a banger here. Let's go ahead and check out that bingo board. We have kill at least one Blade Hammer and Gurkha with Fairy Scroll active, a very, very popular square. Most players tend to try and rush these. They're pretty good. Kill at least one Valhalla Knight in both castles. Ooh, another very rushable square. We got Slogger and Gaibon at entrance. This really comes down to who has the cleaner prologue and who is able to take that momentum and like run with it. I've seen people even forego going for the square because they don't want to get sniped and they don't want to lose the time on it. So I imagine both of these players, if they're feeling confident, are going to be attempting to go for it. We'll see, though. We'll see. And it looks like Durdrak has a very, very, very slight lead. Ever so slight lead. I also am realizing now that I've made some mistakes, but it's okay. Because I don't have a timer going. But we'll get a timer going in just a second. And yeah, there we go. We'll just, start the timer now. It'll be fine, Copium. What other squares do we got going on here? We should have some fun ones on here. Mist could pass in 4 locations. You can get that all in the first castle, I believe. Yes. Collects Fairy Spirit Orb, Fairy Scroll, Mermaid Statue. It's kind of a lengthy check, but it's all in the first castle. So, if there's other first castle squares, that could be nice. Asgal with Fairy Scroll active. That's a second castle square. Barrel Circlet Room, second castle. Kill a bat with Bat Familiar. You can do that in either. Shortcut between castle entrance and caverns. That does require going to the caverns. And it could be good for anybody who does the Mermaid Statue check. Ooh, and that could, hold on, lead to like maybe a diagonal going on here? Perhaps. Asafune Room. In the reverse castle, obviously, second castle square. Cloaked Knights, you can do that in the first castle, or it's more optimal to do them in the second castle. Kind of, it depends. Doing them in the first castle early, it can be quite slow, but it could be nice if your bingo line happens to line up with this square. Shortcut between castle entrance and marble gallery, that's another one that you can kind of rush as soon as you grab flight. Or if you're going out of your way for Spirit Orb, you could also maybe go for this switch as well. Spikebreaker while having Echo of Bat. Reverse Spikebreaker Room. Defeat all rocks with Sword Familiar summoned. Doppelganger 40 with sub-weapons. Kill 1 Cthulhu in both castles. All Castle 1 warps. Collect Gold Ring without collecting Soul of Bat. That's a tough one. That's your... I imagine both players are probably going to leave that square unclicked unless they absolutely have to. Medusa with sub-weapons is second castle. All the Wolf Relics is first castle. Hippogriff without Soul of Bat or Gravity Boots. We have 1 red Venus Weed, 1 blue Venus Weed, and Karasamon without killing Karasamon boss. Very second castle light, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of the 25 squares. So I imagine most of the action is going to be happening here in the first castle for these players, if I had to guess. So we will indeed see how these players handle the early game. And like I said, yeah, Durdrak with a slight lead. We're seeing them with the Holy Rod as their starting weapon. Enough to 2-shot the wargs. Not bad. Not bad at all. And so far, we haven't seen any item drops for either player. Nothing too consequential, Can I make my screen a little bit? Yeah. Let's get in there, Really get in there. Elixir was found. Yeah, no way to skip death, it seems like. I don't think they have a library cards, because death skip can be quite useful in bingo, depending on the bingo squares on the board. But, yeah, so far, Durdrak with the priority on, potentially, for Slogger and Gaibon at entrance. It's just a matter of, will these players feel comfortable going for it, In order to get Slogger and Gaibon to show up at the entrance, you have to leave the area, enter the alchemy lab completely, and then enter into castle entrance as well. And, Durdrak was there first, but opts to skip it. And let's see if Matthias is also opting to skip it. This is a very interesting play. They're both skipping it. Wow. Okay. This is going to lead to some interesting implications later on. Because... wow. If they kill Slogger and Gaibon, the boss, they will no longer have access to fighting Slogger and Gaibon at entrance, which means if they want to fight Slogger and Gaibon at entrance, like if it comes down to it, for like bingo majority, they're going to have to restart the game and start from the prologue, which is something you can do. You are allowed to start the game over if you need to collect a square. Yeah, the ultimate save split potential. Because at this point, both players should be like, okay, neither of them... my opponent hasn't clicked the square. I'm not going for it. We now need to figure out when the fuck are we going to fight Slogger and Gaibon. Maybe they missed it on the bingo board. It's possible. Oh, Matthias with the save! Hold on. Matthias, he's thinking 12 steps ahead. He's thinking, in the future, I can use this save to go fight Slogger and Gaibon at the entrance. And that'll be faster than starting from the prologue. However, he is behind in the current moment, and also Holy Rod drop for Durdrak from the Bloody Zombies. That's going to help speed up a little bit of combat, all things considered. So, very, very interesting. Matthews with the big brain plays that are going to have to pay off later, but now Durdrak just has priority on a lot of stuff happening here in the first castle. Nothing too crazy, honestly, that can be, like, rushed, I want to say, outside of Slogger and Gaibon at castle entrance. Interestingly enough, you could... it looks like Durdrak isn't going for Spirit Orb. I was wondering if one player was going to maybe prep the Spirit Orb Fairy Scroll Merman statue. Because there is other Fairy Scroll squares on the board, like Cloak Knights with Fairy Scroll, stuff like that. We'll see. Holy Rod is great. It's definitely a very solid weapon because it is the holy element. In this game, most enemies are weak to holy. Any skeleton or like undead looking enemy is probably weak to holy. And it does hit type damage as its secondary type, which is the same type of damage your fist does. So it's like not resisted by very many enemies. Very few enemies resist the hit type, which is nice. It's one of the reasons why Alucard's fist is so strong. And there we go. We see Holy Rod coming through for Durdrak. Meanwhile, Matthias a little bit behind, like solid like 4 or 5 rooms behind. We'll see. And like I said, nothing super rushable outside of the Slogger and Gaibon at entrance thing that both players decided to skip. So from here, it's like, what do? What's the play? You know what I mean? Very interesting choice here. Stopwatch. Oh, Matthias picked up the Cube of Zoe and has a stopwatch for Doppelganger now, just by breaking open the candles. Meanwhile, Durdrak never picked up that Cube of Zoe, which honestly, there isn't a Cube of Zoe after defeating Doppelganger Square, so there's no reason not to pick up the Cube of Zoe other than to save a few seconds on movement. But like, I don't know, sub-weapons are good, man. Sub-weapons are good. They're nice to have. It should be a pretty decent amount of time save, depending on how many hits. It's 3, that's 4, I imagine? 5? 6 hits with the Holy Rod to kill? That's almost enough time for Matthias to catch up here. Because Matthias is going to absolutely destroy this guy. Oh, but Matthias is prepping instead. We're seeing 1 miss could pass early. Very interesting. Going for the early missed could pass message. We didn't see Durdrak prep this, so... Oh, and a shield! Did Durdrak... Yeah, Durdrak does have the shield. Okay. So now they're going to be able to start shield dashing both of these players. Yeah, 9 minutes in, no squares achieved. A little bit of prepping on both sides. Matthias has both prepped the... He's also prepped Slogger and Gaibon on a castle entrance. He can go snipe that pretty much whenever he wants to with a save split, but Save splits can be quite costly. They are playing on the original randomizer core, so they are dealing with PlayStation 1 load times, PlayStation 1 lag. Matthews with a stopwatch. Honestly, you just punch Doppelganger. It's faster than jump slashing, but it's probably about the same actually. Yeah, and you don't want to change your equipment because you already have the shield out. Yeah, that's fine. Jump slashes are fine there. And here we see Durdrak probably rushing to get Soul of Bat as soon as possible, which does leave a lot of squares unclaimable because we see Wolf acquired. And he's going down, which means he's going to be going towards Coliseum, most likely. Maybe going for Hippogriff without Soul of Bat or Gravity Boots. Probably is the first square that Durdrak is going to go to. I think Durdrak has gone for that square every single time it's been on the board. Has to be careful, though. 43 HP. Both players, like, less than about half HP right now. Soul Steal to help, top off a little bit. Not terrible. It also helps press the switch relatively quickly, so. Boomer Core is what the kids are calling it nowadays. I see. Boomer Core is a good name for it. Original Core, Boomer Core, PlayStation Core, whatever you want. Yeah, no, I really like Mattheus's thought process of, like, I need to have this square prepped because neither of us went for it, and it's going to require a full reset in order to do, because you have to kill Slogger and Gaibon to get past into Marble Gallery and stuff like that, unless you find a library card early. If you find a library card early and do Death Skip, then you can maybe get Soul of Wolf and then, like, warp to entrance or something. I don't know. Either way, we're seeing Durdrak enter into Alrox's quarters early. Matthews making up some time, I feel like. He jumped over both of the Stone Roses here and has been jumping over the Diplos, avoiding having to kill them, which does take some time. Is now going for Wolf movement as well. As long as he doesn't screw up this Wolf movement, could be pretty solid, I want to say. Does get hit there, unfortunately. That's going to lose him some time. And let's see where Durdrak goes from here. Probably save split into killing Hippogriff if I had to guess. I feel like most players like that play. It's a pretty solid early game play because like Hippogriff is like whatever. Oh no. Not going for it right away. What is Durdrak planning? Durdrak's over here just playing any percent, bro. No prepped squares. Unless I'm missing something. I really thought he was going to go for it. I mean, there's not like a ton of synergy. Is there like a bingo line that he's eyeing? Because this bingo line, column 3, could all be done in the first castle. Which is pretty important. Also, oh no, this boss fight. Durdrak has to be careful. Okay. Tether Spirit's enough to clean it up. Yeah, I'm surprised no one thought of column 3 as an option. Maybe they just haven't realized it yet. Grabbing Mist first and then save splitting? Is that the plan? Oh, because he's going to get Soul of... He's going to get back card? He's not save splitting. What is his plan? Chat, what is he cooking? Normally you save split, so this implies that he's going to go all the way to Castle Keep? Probably get Leapstone? Maybe Mist Wolf Rise? Or maybe use the Warp? I'm not sure. Yeah, because he can then use the Warp in Outer... Yeah, in Castle Keep to get to Outer Wall and then get Soul of Bat? While having Leapstone? Or maybe he goes back to Castle Entrance to do the Mist Wolf Rise. Huh. Matthews just wanted to heal. And Matthews, on the other hand, is going back to Alrox's quarters and is probably just going to get Soul of Bat as soon as possible. Okay. Well, this is good for Matthias, because if he was going for Hippogriff, he would be behind on that. He's making a new save as well, so... Very interesting. I will say this Holy Rod is a very, very nice find, because versus Hippogriff, like, that was a very, very fast Hippogriff fight because of it. Matthias wanted to kill a Valhalla Knight. True! Matthias did prep a Valhalla Knight. That is correct. Wow. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot about that square. Matthias got the Mistgate. Durdrak didn't. I mean, that's fair. I don't think Durdrak's going for Mistgates, because if he was thinking about going for Mistgates, he would have grabbed the one in Chapel right now. Because you can touch the Mistgate and have the Mist could pass message show up by doing Hellfire to get over there. So you don't need, like, Spike Breaker or anything. Yeah, Durdrak's going for Leapstone here. I wonder if he's going to try and Flea Ladder to get Power of Mist out of Logic. If he gets Power of Mist for early flight, that could be interesting. Meanwhile, Matthias is saying, screw it, I just want Bat as soon as possible. Ooh, but that Katana could be good. Let's see it. Durdrak, let's see the Katana, please. Yasasuna! That's pretty damn strong. Matthias, on the other hand, is using a Cutlass, which is not a very good weapon, so... Unless the shop has something for them, but I don't think either of them have picked up money yet. All right, and Durdrak is now... Oh, that's money! Hold on. Durdrak with Yasasuna and has potentially 3K in pocket. Yeah, you need the cut more, not the cut less. In this economy, it's always the cut less and not the cut more. And yeah, Matthias is going straight to grab Soul of Bat, it seems. Wow, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Durdrak, on the other hand, this is so hype. He's going to Mist Wolf Rise all the way up there? To press the switch? Oh, that's huge. That's another square. The issue is he needs to get to the left. Yep. And double jump reset. Oh! He pressed the switch with just Mist Wolf Rising. That's kind of hype. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty fucking hype. That's the forbidden route skip, bro. Normally you need flight for that, but he said, screw it. I'll Mist Wolf Rise. Wow. Now, is he going to get the Wolf Relics too? Is he going to pick up Skill of Wolf by Mist Wolf Rising? Oh, Matthias finds a Garnet and an Aquamarine. Yep, he's going for Skill of Wolf right now. He has his pick of sub-weapons as well, whatever he wants. Yeah, Holy Water's pretty good. Oh, Stopwatch is also pretty good. Matthias, meanwhile, no squares on the board, but does have Bat first. And has prepped 2 different squares, kind of. He's prepped the Mist Gates. He's seen the 3rd Mist Gate. He just needs 1 more Mist Gate now. Because you inherently have to see the Mist Gate in order to get Soul of Bat. So he's 1 Mist Gate away from that square. He does have the priority on Slogger and Gaibon. Durdrak has been one to go for late Bat seeds. Like, he'll delay getting Soul of Bat, especially if there are squares that require you to delay getting Soul of Bat. And he's won doing this strategy before. And he's going for the double jump reset strats here to get to Bat card first. Iron Shield in shop. Duplicator, but it's the vanilla price, unfortunately. Marcel, how much was that? 4,000. Okay, Matthias now has a decent weapon that's good enough to beat like every boss in the game except for Cerberus and Dracula, and then get some mana prisms to help support that. So it's not like Matthias has... He's not like done looking for items, but he can kind of pause looking for items for a little while. Like, it's not do or die that he finds a completable weapon. Yasasuna is good enough to complete the game with if you wanted to, but Somebody forgot it was a randomized seed, yeah. The duplicator's not even randomized, bro. Fairy Scroll acquired, okay. Jewel of Open also acquired for Matthias. What's the play now? What's the play? I'm surprised Durdrak didn't warp to Outer Wall. So go get Soul of Bat now. Oh, because he wants... Because Silver Ring without Soul of Bat, or sorry, Gold Ring without Soul of Bat is also abandoned by Matthias. Matthias has abandoned quite a few squares. He can't get Soul of Bat with Bat card active. He can't get Gold Ring without collecting Soul of Bat. So those have been abandoned. But, you know, it's not the end of the world, I guess. What does Matthias want to do now? Alrox's quarters. Okay. Maybe he's going for Spike Breaker with Echo of Bat? Because that is the center square. The center square is very powerful. Or maybe, oh, he's going for the Mist Gate first and foremost. He doesn't want to get sniped on that, maybe? Because I don't see why else he would go this way. Oh, he's doing Blade Hammer and Gurkha. Blade Hammer and Gurkha. Okay, that makes sense. Do we think he's going for 5th row? Yeah, I mean, 5th row actually is pretty tough to stop. Matthias would have to go to the second castle as soon as he notices it to kill Karasamon. To block it. And that's a pretty slow square, to be honest. Oh, but actually, funny enough, Matthias is going to block it by picking up the Wolf Relics, I think. Because Durdrak doesn't have the flight required to get Power of Wolf, but I think Matthias is just about to. Because he's going to do Blade Hammer and Gurkha right now. And Power of Wolf is right there. And Skill of Wolf is also nearby. So I feel like he'll probably do it. So here's Gurkha. That's the square. Durdrak will now see this. But he has to get Soul of Bat. Meanwhile, Matthias is going for Power of Wolf. So he's going to inherently block that bingo. Ooh, this is a good match. Hold on. They're cooking. Oh, man, this is some good bingo. This is a good square, too. So there's Power of Wolf. This looks like a majority seed, which is funny because Matthias is blocking himself out of the delayed bat squares, which Durdrak is all going for right now. But, Durdrak, you just have Leapstone. Just, like, double jump up there. What? Are you okay? Durdrak really struggling versus the books, man. Yeah, I don't think either player has a line that they can really go for. Well, actually, that's not true. Matthias, oh, if he was evil, if he was absolutely evil, he would get the 4 Mist Could Pass messages, grab Spirit Orb, and then Merman Statue, kill the Valhalla Knight, and then reset for the Slogger and Gaibon entrance because he knows Durdrak can't go for it unless he resets the game. Ooh, Matthias could be going for a row 1 play here. That's really tough to stop. And Durdrak, I don't think, has priority on any of this stuff. He hasn't killed a Valhalla Knight. He hasn't done any of the Mist Could Pass messages except for the one he's about to get right now. Ooh, if Matthias sees the row 1 play and goes for it now, that's really tough to stop. And he's about to block one of the major bingo threats by grabbing the Skill of Wolf right here. Ooh, wow. Only 5 squares have been claimed now, but no bingo potential, really. Matthias is the only one with bingo potential with row 1 and the top left, bottom right diagonal. Actually, it's not true. Row 3 is also in contention. We'll see. We'll see what these players decide to do. Where's Matthias going, I wonder? Oh, Bat Familiar kill a bat? Is he trying to snipe that? Because he just saw that Durdrak killed, picked up Soul of Bat with Bat card active. So Mathias is going to try and snipe that because he knows that Durdrak is in the library right now? Whoa. That's an insane play. The amount of like awareness you need to have to be like, you just picked up Soul of Bat with Bat card active, which means you have Bat card, but it means you're in the library. So unless you leave the library immediately and then warp to Castle Entrance to kill a bat with it, or warp to Chapel, you're not going to get this square. Whoa. Unless Mathias is... Oh, he's going to save split it. Or not. He just wants the MP. Either way, it's fine, I guess. Where's he going? Oh, no, he's doing Forbidden Route. Oh, I thought he was going to snipe it. Wait, why would you do Forbidden Route? Oh, because he wants the Spirit Orb. I see. Yeah, he is going for the row 1 play then. Okay. So he's letting... Then why get the Bat Familiar? If you were going straight for Spirit Orb, why would you get the Bat Familiar? Also, why would you go through Forbidden Route? I feel like it's just faster to go through the normal way. But maybe I'm wrong. Do we have Cthulhu in both castles? Yes, we do. Oh, that's why he went this way. He wants to prep the Cthulhu, which he just did. That makes sense. Yeah. Bat's on the way to Merman? Yeah, but... I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of bats, is that what... Yep. Yeah, Mathias had the chance to snipe it, so Durdrak's going to grab it now. This is a little bit of a time sink for sure. Because there's nothing else to do over here other than kill a bat. But it's not that far out of the way. It's only like 4 rooms out of the way. And that's another square for Durdrak, leading 4-2. Mathias with more prep time, though. Or more prepped squares, I want to say. Durdrak, I think, is out of prepped squares. Neither of them can get collect Gold Ring without Soul of Bat, by the way. So this square... And I don't think either of them have a safety save before grabbing Soul of Bat to utilize for that square. I'm a big proponent of if you're going to skip a square, you should make a safety save in case it comes down to the majority plays. Because if you have a safety save that you can back up onto, that'll help you snipe those late game squares. Because otherwise, these players are going to have to completely restart the game. Which is, you know, if it comes down to it. Well, here's the thing. Mathias chose not to snipe Soul of Bat. Or sorry, Bat Familiar kill a bat. And now is going to be the first to enter the caverns. And what's here in the caverns for them? Because that's definitely where Mathias is going. Probably wants to grab... Ooh, but he can't do Spike Breaker with Echo of Bat, which is the center square. What is he going for? What is he going for? He's leaving the Mist Could Pass messages, by the way, which is crazy. Like, why would you... You prepped those so early. It's just scary to leave them. Like, leave them hanging. So where are we going? Oh, Mathias wants Mermaid Statue plus the shortcut to Caverns. Yeah, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. There's no holy symbol on the board, right? Yeah, no holy symbol on the board. Where? -2 squares for no reason? Chat? You hitting this shit too? Save split. What it... Give it back. I need to start smoke. What the fuck? Mathias with the Giga Brain save split play? That's crazy. I don't even know if this saves... It probably saves some amount of time on the way back. Makes you more susceptible to being sniped, though. It's a time sink with the potential of getting the time back. What the hell? Here's the question. He doesn't have a lot of MP. Does he press the switch first? He's going for the switch first, yeah. Honestly, I respect this play. Finally presses it on the bingo board. It's going to use a mana prism. Okay. Meanwhile, Durdrak is going to go into the mines. And Matthews is going to reset the game, and it's almost tied. Durdrak has a slight priority in the mines. Why are they in the mines, by the way? Is it for red and blue Venusweed? Oh, but Cerberus is going to be such a pain in the ass for Matthews because his best weapon is a fire sword. Now where is he going to go? So where's Durdrak going? He's just grabbing the warp and leaving? Oh, all Castle 1 warps, of course. I forgot that was on the board. Oh, shit. Durdrak's going for column 3. Matthews, you need to go kill Slogger and Gaibon. If Matthews kills Slogger and Gaibon, he can Uno reverse this situation and then get the 4 missed could pass messages because Durdrak has none of them. And then it turns into Valhalla Knight, which he already has priority on. Dude, Matthews could literally Uno reverse this. Oh, but he needs to see it. He needs to see it. Where's he going? Where is he going? What is Durdrak doing? Second castle? Duplicator in the fucking pot on the way to Richter. What the fuck? What is happening, dude? What's in the second castle that he wants? Durdrak is allergic to bingo. Oh, he wants the Valhalla Knight, maybe? Does he want to block that bingo line? Did he see the threat there? Or does he see that bingo line is not a threat because he assumed neither of them could do Slogger and Gaibon at castle entrance? Because they both skipped it at the early game. Have we seen? Has he killed a Valhalla Knight? I don't even know. I don't know if he's killed a Valhalla Knight in the in Coliseum. I don't think he did, but I could be wrong. If he clicks the square, I'll double check. I mean, Durdrak's not like he's an expert bingo player at this point. I don't think he would mark the square. It's possible that he's doing this now and he's going to go back to first castle. Interesting that he's not using the Flame Stars. He's using Shurikens. Flame Stars is just better. Durdrak, Flame Stars are just better. It's higher number. Either way, Duplicator go crazy. You're using Tetra Spirit. Tetra Spirit don't do... Shurikens are better. Durdrak, what are you doing? Also, where's Matthews going? He's doing Slogger and Gaibon right now. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. They're sniping each other back and forth. Because Durdrak is going for Valhalla Knights right now. Matthews is going to get missed could pass messages whenever he wants, basically, because Durdrak hasn't done any missed could pass messages. Except for the normal one. Oh, he's doing Cloaked Knights as well while he's here. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. There's 5, yep. Does he not see the Valhalla Knight? It's right there. Why are you in the second castle? Durdrak, no! He needs to see it as soon as Matthias clicks this square, Sagar and Gaib on an entrance. He needs to see it and turn around. Oh no. I think Matthias is gonna bingo this. Durdrak doesn't see the bingo threat. And by the time he sees it, I think it's too late. Because why else are you here in the second castle? He's going back to first? Just for the one square? Oh, I think he just saw it. Unless? Where is he going? Yeah, Matthias is going for the bingo line now. And I don't think Durdrak can stop it. Yeah, he needs to see the threat, and he's not seeing it. And I don't think Durdrak is going to be able to counter bingo in time. He doesn't have a nearly strong enough bingo threat. Yeah, Matthias just needs to go second castle now. And Durdrak isn't going to block. Not even killing Medusa with sub-weapons. I don't know where he's... Yeah, he just finally sees it, but I think it's too little too late. Yeah, he saw it, but too late. Yeah, Matthias literally just needs to go to the second castle, do left side. Durdrak needs to kill the Valhalla Knight, which he was right next to. He was like 3 rooms away from the Valhalla Knight. And then he has to go back to the first castle to kill the other Valhalla Knight, which is pretty brutal. Matthias would need to screw up big time versus like Richter, I think. It all came down to that Sagar and Gaib on it entrance play. Wow. Matthias doing the save split early on, lost him priority early game, but kept him alive, honestly. Matthias going for Power of Mist. Okay. I respect it. Durdrak, use the stopwatch. You should use the stop. You should use the stopwatch. You should use it. You should use it. Or not. You don't have to, I guess. He doesn't have enough MP to make it back, though. That's the problem. Did Matthias get the duplicator? I don't think he did, right? Yeah, Matthias prepped the Valhalla Knight in first castle. It's gonna be close. I don't know. Durdrak, you have stopwatch, please. Please, you have the stopwatch. Please. Why do speedrunners forget the stopwatch exists? It's crazy. This is the second tournament match I'm looking at where the stopwatch would have been nice. Durdrak didn't lose much time because he's a gamer, but still. So Matthias didn't pick up the duplicator. So he's going to have to kill... What's his name normally? Durdrak's going back to the first castle right now. I don't think there's... Oh, no. I think Matthias has this. Because Durdrak needs to warp to Alrox's quarters. Go through Alrox's quarters. Yeah, there's not enough time. It's going to be so insanely close, but probably like 30 seconds off. Yeah, he needed to see it the first time. Matthias even has Power of Mist, so he like literally can't fuck this up. Yeah, he's like 2 rooms away. Well, maybe he could fuck this up even with Power of Mist. Still not enough time, I don't think. Yeah. So close. Unless? Oh, there it is.
So I was in such a good position to block that, and I just didn't see it. Oh my god.
That was a wild race. Oh my god.
Yo, GG's.
Completely misread what you wanted to do. I did not think you had the balls to do that square in the top center.
Yeah, the Slogger and Gaibon entrance play was wild. He like saved as soon as he realized neither of you went for it at the very beginning of the game, and then went back for it, and then went for the bingo line. It was crazy. Wowzers.
Oh, dude. That whole... if I had seen the square, I was in the perfect position to do something about it, but I was too tunnel visioned on. Fuck, I left the holy water.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured something was going on because you were like right there next to the Valhalla Knight, and then you just turned around and I was like, oh, he doesn't see it. Damn.
I thought in my head, Matthias wasn't going to have the cojones to go back for Slogger and Gaibon and would have seen that I was going for the center line and planned to do something about it, but no, he just didn't. He just didn't care. He went for his own shit.
It was a fast bingo too, yeah. Especially with how sneaky it was with the Slogger and Gaibon at entrance, but it was a great match one.
Context, I'm right outside the door for Coliseum to get to the other Valhalla Knight.
Yeah, it was very close. It was probably like 20-30 seconds difference. Maybe less even. But yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
Crazy race one. I'll give you guys a little break while we get set up for race number 2. So, yeah. And we are back with race number 2, everybody. Race number 2. Matthias 1-0 in the set. Both of these players getting down to business for race number 2. New board. Asgal with Fairy Scroll active. Another second castle square. I love picking out the second castle squares because it gives us an idea for how much of this game is going to be spent in the first castle versus the second castle. Is anybody going to prep stuff for second castle and then go there to try and snipe a bingo line? You never know. Ooh, Cuba Zoe after defeating Doppelganger. It is a square that you could rush for early game. It is a possible rushable square. Frozen Half with Fairy Scroll. That's another second castle square. Alucard Shield location. Second castle square. Kind of close to each other, to be honest. Let's see here. All Rocks with Sword Familiar Summon. Soul of Bat with Bat card active yet again. That's another lengthy square, but, you know, nothing too crazy. Ooh, this is a scary one. Defeat Scylla without items, spells, sub-weapons, or equipment. Very scary square. You basically just have to punch the worms and punch Scylla and hope for the best. There's also like a damage boost strat to get up next to Scylla and then just punch her to death, but, you know. Skull Lord in both castles with Fairy Scroll active. That's a second castle square, but a very fast second castle square. Defeat Galamon. That's a second castle square. Kill Richter isn't necessarily a second castle square, but does require some flight. Collect Gold Ring without collecting Soul of Bat. Man, that square is rough. Silver Ring while wearing Spike Breaker. Barrel Circlet Room, second castle square. 40 or more damage with Spirit Orb, excluding crits. Defeat Slogger and Gaibon at entrance yet again. Defeat Grand Falloon. Defeat Beelzebub without transforming. Collect all Vlad relics. 5 green slimes. Visit the Cave Life Apple location. Sword Familiar kill a floating sword. Bat Familiar kill a bat. Kill Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll active. Both demon switches. And shortcut between castle entrance and caverns. Very interesting square. This column 3 is looking kind of scary because it could just come down to grab Fairy Scroll, grab Flight, go to the second castle. Actually grab Fairy Scroll, kill Spike Ball, grab Flight, go to the second castle, and try and just snipe column 3 while your opponent can't really do anything. Especially because most bingos go through the center column 3 cuts off a lot of bingo potential. Every single row gets cut off, so you would have to go for a counter column. And these counter columns, they're not looking like amazing, right? So this is definitely looking like a potential second castle rush type board. I wonder if both players are aware of it. I do see both players highlighting a decent amount of stuff in column 3, but I think it is going to be a column 3 decisive type board, which is a second castle board. So we'll see how these players tend to do here. Oh, they messed up the names. Oh, man. That's fine. Fixed. The timer starts now. Everybody knows that. The timer starts after the prologue because the prologue's not real. Everybody knows that. Yeah, I don't. Funny enough, even with 3 monitors, I don't have enough monitor space to keep track of everything. Because of course I don't. Because why would I? Row 1 is kind of crazy. 3 Asgals, Doppelganger, Frozen Half, Alucard Shield, Alrox? Huh? You're saying row 1 looks crazy? Imagine being a 1 monitor beta. To be fair, I have to have the gameplay of both players up on 1 monitor. I have the bingo board on another monitor, and then I have to split my 3rd monitor between my OBS and my Twitch dashboard. So, now here's the question. Durjak again with a slight lead. Will he say, fuck it, I'm going for Sagar and Gaibon this time. I don't want to get, like, I don't want it to come down to this. But this time, Sagar and Gaibon is all the way off on column 5 in the center. So it's like less impactful. So maybe he sticks to his guns and says, nah, I don't need that. Also, was that Harper plus Iron Shield? Yeah, Harper plus Iron Shield is the starting equipment. That's pretty strong. Bro, you could kill Sagar and Gaibon in like 2 swings. He's going back for it. He said, I am not letting Sagar and Gaibon get in my way this time. Now the question is, does Matthias skip it? He says, I don't need it. Oh, shit. Matthias is in his head, bro. He's in his head. Oh, charging the Tetra Spirit. Nice. And there's Sagar and Gaibon at entrance. Matthias saying, yup, I didn't even go for it. And now Matthias has priority on whatever he wants. He could go for 40 damage with Spirit Orb is very easy with Harper in your inventory. So if you get Spirit Orb, you essentially get this square, which is very powerful. Let's see here. We also have, what was it? Yeah, collect Cuba Zoe after Doppelganger 10. That's another square that Matthias now has priority on because he went for, he didn't go for the Sagar and Gaibon entrance kill, and he's going to be like 40 seconds ahead because of it. How did Slogger survive all that? That's crazy. Anyways. Yeah, we have a classic beginning of the seed race situation going on here. I still have my old CRT. I used to have 2. I had a Trinitron that was like 50 pounds or something like that, and I had to get rid of it. I gave it to some guy. He was a Melee player who wanted a CRT, and I was like, sure, here you go. If you can take it off my hands, you can have it. So yeah, that shit was heavy as fuck. It was really nice though. It had component in the back, so you could do like 480i. I just have a standard like, or was it 720i? I don't remember. They could do interlaced, or not interlaced. What's it called? Progressive scan. Drac is catching up some time. Yeah, I think Drac's movement's looking kind of clean overall. The CRT I have now is like a, boxy. It's quite a bit lighter. It's probably only like 20 pounds. And it's quite a bit smaller. It's probably like 15, 16 inches, maybe, something like that. Oh, snap. Spirit Orb. Oh, but only 33 damage, though. Uses the Buffalo Star. Says, I won't need it later. To get the damage he needs. And just like that, Sagar and Gaibon at entrance and Spirit Orb. Matthias is now aware that he has priority on whatever he wants because he's not stopped to do any squares, but he's behind by 2 squares. And this row 3 looks kind of scary, right? Because what are you going to block out of this row 3? If Durdrak decides to go for row 3, what are you blocking, Matthias? Are you collecting Gold Ring without Soul of Bat? Are you picking up Silver Ring while wearing Spikebreaker? Are you going to go all the way to Second Castle for Barrel Circlet Room? That's probably the easiest one to do because there's also other squares along the way. So you're not like wasting time going for it. But if Durdrak snipes that first, that's looking scary. Gold Ring without Bat isn't too bad because you can technically do it with Soul of Wolf, Form of Mist, and Jewel of Open. So if you go to the library, grab Jewel of Open, grab Soul of Bat, and then you grab Mist in the Colosseum. As soon as you leave the Colosseum, you go to the caverns, and then you just Mist Wolf Rise over there. It's slow, but it's like, you know. You can do it. And you can even save split and then just get rid of the gold ring afterwards if you don't need it for anything else. So it's not like the end of the world. Like you can save split in Colosseum, do all of that stuff, and then just, you know, go back to like grab Soul of Bat after. Dave, thank you very much for the 31-month streak. Holy, at tier 1. Appreciate the sub, and I appreciate the support to the channel. Thank you, everybody who's been subscribing. Thank you, everybody who's been watching on YouTube, by the way. Leaving likes, leaving comments, subscribing on YouTube. That stuff has been very, very beneficial. This is definitely the best bingo match, I want to say, so far. And we've only seen one game. So, and game 2 is looking to be quite interesting, for sure. Yeah, Matthews essentially going for Cube of Zoe right now. Ooh, and gets rewarded with the Flamberge. Can you do anything spicy with that Flamberge, I wonder? Flamberge plus Wolf could be a very easy way, actually, to get Gold Ring without Soul of Bat. He just needs the Jewel of Open right now. And he could save split, grab that, block the bingo line if he's scared of it. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, Gold Ring is definitely on the table with that sword card. Or sorry, the thrust sword. That makes it a whole lot easier. The issue is Durdrak is probably not going to find it because he has no reason to warp to Castle Entrance right now. Matthews also just got freaking slapped in the face by that sword lord. But Durdrak is in the library. He's probably going to pick up Fairy Scroll because, like, probably, right? Yeah, Sword Lord in both castles with Fairy Scroll, you know. Sorry, Skull Lord, not Sword Lord. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, Matthews, where are you going? Matthews had to do a brain reboot. He's grabbing Soul of Wolf now. Now where is he going? Oh, he's just going to go grab Mist then? I don't know. Maybe he does see that getting Soul of Bat so he can go to the second castle as early as possible is his win condition? That's very possible. Very, very possible. Durdrak, a dirty little cheater, goes for the Summon Spirit time save. Wow, I can't believe it. Canceling the relic pickup animation with a Summon Spirit. He got one, yeah. He then proceeded to get hit by books and lost all the time save, but still, it was epic as hell. It was epic as hell. I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it. If you're doing it in tournament matches, you got that swag. Going for a frame perfect trick that saves half a second, that loses you like quite a bit of time if you miss it. Glitches in my prestigious tournament? I want him banned! Also, Mana Prism drop could be good if they find a duplicator, obviously. So yeah, Durdrak is cooking, but the question is, will he burn the dish? Because the issue that I foresee happening... Oh, but Matthews doesn't have the Fairy Scroll right now. So Matthews can't block this column 3 right now if he wanted to. Because that's what I'm worried about. If I'm... From Durdrak's perspective, the way he loses this match... And granted, there's a lot of gameplay to happen here. We don't know what these players are going to choose to do. I'm scared of column 3. Column 3 looks crazy because it's very hard to snipe once the opponent is in the second castle, right? As soon as you see Skull Lord in both castles with Fairy Scroll active, you're like, holy shit, my opponent's in the second castle. Holy shit, they have priority on all of these squares. I don't know how to stop them, right? My only out is a bingo, right? And the bingo that Durdrak kind of has priority on does require visiting the Barrel Circlet room, which requires getting Soul of Bat and going to the second castle at this point. So, I don't know. But Matthias's potential bingo line, if he goes early second castle, also requires that he goes and kills the Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll, which he does not have right now. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Lots of gameplay left to be played here. Oh, Durdrak's going for it. Also, wait, Durdrak did find the thrust sword, or he got a different thrust sword in the shop. It's showing a thrust sword on his goddamn, on his tracker. Oh, but he's not going for it. The coward. The coward. Oh, he got the thrust sword as a drop. I didn't see that. Okay, thank you. Sorry. As it turns out, watching two gameplay screens at the same time and trying to commentate a bingo board at the same time, a little bit confusing. Durdrak also in the lead because of the 69 health. And skips the life max up to keep the 69 health, which is the optimal amount of health. Durdrak definitely needs to kill the Spike Ball, I feel like, to block that column 3 bingo, because it's very powerful. How many other second castle squares are there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? That's it? So if he can kill the Spike Ball, that blocks the scariest possible bingo, which is a second castle sweep, which is very hard to block. He has it prepped because he has the Fairy Scroll. There's only 9 squares in second castle, so you can't get a majority with second castle alone. I don't know. I don't know if Durdrak sees it. He might be tunnel visioned again, but it's a tough one to see, honestly. In my opinion, you have to be like... Oh, there's the Obsidian Sword drop. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Durdrak's not going for it. Matthias could easily go for it now because he's in the library. He's going to grab the Jewel of Open. Save. Is that just for MP or is this a save split? Maybe for Spike Ball? Oh, no, he's save splitting for Goldring right now, is he? He might be save splitting for Goldring right now. If he goes down, yep, he's save splitting for Goldring. This is very scary because the issue is, oh, what did Matthias buy? Did he get a Varda? He's getting some mana prisms. I saw there was a Varda in there. Because Matthias... Durdrak, no. No way! You're saving the game! Are you going for the save split or no? He's not going for the save split. He's going for Gravity Boots. With the Mist Rise. He's insane! Goes for the Wolf Jump. He's trying to angle it just right. Back into the center, into the Wolf Rise. Lost some MP, though. These Wolf Rises are nearly frame perfect to not lose MP. Ooh. He has a Mana Prism. Oh, but he has the Thrust Sword as well. He said, screw it, I'll use the Thrust Sword. He's getting the Gravity Boots. Holy shit, he has Flight. Oh, my God. Now where is he going? I thought the reason to do that is to get the gold ring without bat. I'm so confused. Mathias gets bat. The question is, does he just... Because if Mathias kills the spike ball with Fairy Scroll and then just rushes second castle, I don't know how Durdrak stops that. Unless he bingos first, but he's going to need to go to barrel... Oh my god, he almost died. He almost died. Oh, what's the blade doing? What is the blade doing? Hammer! How is he alive? How is he alive? How is he alive? There's the fairy scroll. Uh-oh. This is very cute, and I appreciate the way that Durdrak is playing this. However, I think he is misreading the board, because where are you going? And why are you doing this? Defeat Alrox with Sword Familiar? Is he going for column 3? Column 5? If he just commits to that row 3 bingo, I feel like that's maybe his best chance, but he also needs to kill the spike ball. Because I think that's what Mathias is doing. I think he's going to go kill that spike ball. Why else would he be back here? I think Mathias is going to go kill the spike ball. Yep, that's where he's going. It's possible that Durdrak will see it as soon as Mathias kills the... I lied. He's not killing the spike ball. What the... They're playing 8-dimensional chess. I'm stuck playing 1-dimensional checkers because I don't know what the fuck they're cooking anymore, man. They're cooking so hard. I'm scared it's burnt. The kitchen might be on fire, but we are getting some fucking gameplay. That's for sure. Gold ring snipe? There's no gold ring snipe because Mathias has bat, so... So Mathias can't snipe it. Yeah, Durdrak's doing Alrox with sword card summoned, which is fine. That's fair. The sniper 01. He made a save. Well, Durdrak can't snipe row 1. He can block row 1, but he can't snipe it. Snipe implies that you, like, you know. Either way, there it is. Is there Echo of Bat on this board? There is not. So there's not as much priority to do the Echo of Bat stuff. Oh, that's what Mathias was going for, though. So actually, yeah, no. Durdrak does snipe that square. I see. Okay. Yo, but for real, though, where's Echo of Bat on the board? Why are you grabbing it? Am I smoking? Is it on the board? Am I just smoking that shit? He's just grabbing it for fun? He's just grabbing it for fun. It's not on the board. Grabbing a second bingo in case Mathias blocks? I guess, but it's like... You have to be aware of like what squares you have going for you, because they're bad squares to go for, right? Pick up Silver Ring while wearing Spikebreaker, that takes a long time. And honestly, Mathias might be going for it because that gives him Column 1 as an option. Because he could also defeat Scylla on the way over there. He doesn't have Bat Familiar, though, so he can't do Bat Familiar kill a bat right away. But... Where's Durdrak going? Who knows? Who's to say? Oh, he's going to go grab probably Bat card, if I had to guess. Oh! Wait, did Sword Familiar got the kill? Oh, and he's going for Spike Ball! I didn't see it. Yeah, Sword Familiar got the final hit, and he's going for Spike Ball. Oh, shit. Durdrak is cooking. My bad. I thought he had to go for it right away. But he is cooking. And he's going to grab Bat Familiar on the way down there, I'm pretty sure. Because he wants to get Bat Familiar, Soul of Bat with Bat card active. And he can have Bat Familiar kill a Bat, which blocks yet another bingo line. Ooh, oh, but he's not doing it. Never mind. I'm overcooking. I'm the one that's overcooking. My bad. Yeah, the way Durdrak plays bingo is like a chaotic mess, but it's beautiful when it all comes together. Like the inner machinations of his mind is incredible because most players, myself included, are like, Soul of Bat make you go fast, so I'm just going to go get Soul of Bat as soon as possible in every single seed. But the thing is you don't always have to rush Soul of Bat. You get it eventually because it does help speed things up a decent amount, but like, if you are good enough at the game, you can do some crazy fucking shit to get Gravity Boots early, you know? So you don't need Soul of Bat for flight. And if your movement is solid without Soul of Bat, then you can do some crazy stuff. Masamune and Asafune? No fucking way. What are the odds that the Bat drop is Asafune and Masamune back to back? Durdrak is hacking. He's literally hacking, bro. What the fuck? Bro, the randomizer do be random, huh? If Matthews grabs the middle square, that is very scary, but he can't bingo, except for actually top left to bottom right is technically the only bingo left that goes through the middle square. Wait a second. Is Durdrak going for the insane no Bat second castle, snipe the diagonal, kill Galamoth, visit Barrel Circlet Room, defeat Granful or Beelzebub without transforming? That would be fucking insane. The question is, Matthews is in the mines. What is he going to do in the mines, though? The thing about diagonal bingos is if you're working on a diagonal bingo, you inherently block every other potential bingo. Because you go through every single row and every single column. Oh, he needs Bat for Barrel Circlet. You're right. So then he's not going for it. Oh, he's just going to kill Richter because he can. That makes sense. Does that tell Matthews that he's in the second castle, though? Because from Matthews' perspective, he probably doesn't know that he doesn't have Bat yet. Because he hasn't picked up Collect Bat with Bat card active or Gold Ring without Soul of Bat. So as far as Matthews is concerned, he's grabbed a couple of flight required relics, but none of the Bat stuff has shown up on the board yet. So as far as Matthews is concerned, he's going to go snipe all the stuff in the second castle right now with Soul of Bat. So maybe Matthews is going to rush second castle now because he's scared? I don't think he has castle keep access. Which is actually kind of good for Matthews because there's a lot of squares available. He can't get a bingo, though. Oh, and it's diverting Matthews away from kill 5 green slimes and defeat Granfalloon. He was right there to kill the slimes and defeat Granfalloon, and instead now Matthews is rushing to the second castle. Funny enough, Durdrak's play of threatening second castle, but not actually doing it, is kind of paying off. Because now Matthews is going to waste all this time going to the second castle to try and do stuff, but he can't get a bingo line out of it. I mean, Durdrak can't really bingo either. But it might come down to majority, and Durdrak has priority on majority right now because it's 6-2. So if Durdrak is forcing a majority, he's doing well. It all comes down to where he decides to go from here. Because Matthews is going to second castle 100%. Matthews is like, oh shit, all of those second castle squares I want to get. There's some bingo threats. I need to block them. But he doesn't know that Dirtjack doesn't have bat yet, which is crazy. And the thing is Dirtjack isn't even going to reveal that he doesn't have bat yet for a while. Because he knows he has priority on these two, right? He knows he can grab those whenever he wants to. Because he doesn't have bat yet. And he has to assume that Matthews has bat. Like, there's no way both of them are playing batless. It's very, very rare. So by going batless, Dirtjack is guaranteeing these two squares. I don't think he's going to get the Asgall. So I don't think he's going for the column 1. Because Matthews is definitely going for column 1. Matthews is going for Power of Mist. I'm a big fan of grabbing Power of Mist before going second castle. It makes your MP better because you never lose magic anytime you missed bat. And missed batting is a very important movement technique in the second castle in particular. And you can just, turn into mist and like ignore certain enemies that could cost you like your life, for example. So it's like a safety play that also can help speed up movement with your MP. If you have infinite MP, you probably don't need Power of Mist, but very rarely do you end up in a seed with like a duplicator and stuff like that. So. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, Dirtjack's probably not going to get a bingo on this board, but his route, this is the thing, that's the power of not rushing Soul of Bat right away, is look at all the squares Dirtjack has. He still doesn't have Soul of Bat. Soul of Bat's supposed to make you go fast. Doesn't feel that way to me. Now, granted, Matthews is going to have a lot of uncontested squares because Dirtjack is not going to the second castle. In fact, Matthews cannot get a majority if he gets every single second castle square on his own. He cannot get a majority. It's impossible, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, that is a majority. That's 13. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, am I stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh shit, he can get a majority. I miscounted. Dirtjack has to go to the second castle. Matthews must have done the math, or he's just getting lucky. I'm not sure which. Dirtjack is going to have to snipe something in the second castle. Matthews has the demon card. Wait, Matthews didn't press the demon switch, though. He left before he pressed the demon switch, right? I'm like 95% sure he left before he pressed the demon switch. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, please check. You can check my VOD. He has the warp to go back for it. That is true, but like... We'll see, we'll see. Did Matthews collect? He might be going for all Vlad relics as well, yeah. Ooh, this is scary. I wonder if Dirtjack might go to Barrel Circlet Room. But it's hard. Barrel Circlet Room is really deep in the second castle. From YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, who's to say which Dragon Blitz is or is not daily? Who's to say? Alrighty, Dirtjack, don't accidentally do a sub-weapon now. In fact, I think he realized that. He's going to try and get rid of his sub-weapons. Yeah. Matthews is going for all Vlads for sure. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. I don't know. This is going to be one hell of a race. I don't know, because I'm seeing a world, because Durdrak has so many first castle squares set up. Wow, that was so clean by Durdrak. Wow. Flawless zero equipment Siliphyte. He's getting a lot of squares, but he's going to have to snipe at least 1 second castle square. And I don't know how he's going to do that, is the problem. Right? Wait, did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I bad at counting, chat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Yeah, I think Durdrak is winning this then. Because Matthias needs one more square that's first castle. I was skeptical of bingo. I wish I did a better job of marketing the bingo stuff before starting this tournament. I wanted to make a video on my main channel to try and like hype it up a little bit more, but I didn't have the time, unfortunately. Because I think it really is like one of the... It's a time-tested, fantastic format for speedrun races that hasn't been explored much by like modern speedruns. Randomizer has kind of taken over, but I thought to myself, why not combine the both? Why not both bingo and randomize? But market towards the retirees. SotN's already a boomer game for boomers. I figured bingo, they'd probably perk up in their chairs and go, I remember bingo. He was my favorite dog. Elden Ring bingo is hype. I mean, yeah, I figured maybe some people might be aware of Elden Ring bingo and, you know, understand the it's whatever. It's fine. I'm happy to throw this tournament, and, you know, if this proof of concept works, maybe we can bring it back for another season in the future, change up some rules, change up some squares, you know, maybe add some spice to it. We'll see. We'll see. I still am quite nervous. Honestly, Durdrak, by feinting that he was going to the second castle, low-key kind of kept him in this game, because Matthews was right next to kill 5 green slimes and kill Granfalloon. And if Matthews had done both of those things and then went second castle, I don't think Durdrak would have been able to catch up. So that is 2 green slimes. That's 3, 4. I think that's 5. Unless the other one was a big slime. I'm not sure. All right, that's definitely 5. I think he overkilled by 1, maybe, but I'm not sure. Now Durdrak's going for some spike breaker stuff. Grabbing the spike breaker. Matthews should be able to get to barrel circlet room before the bingo happens. But that's actually kind of fine, I feel like, for Durdrak. Because Durdrak isn't necessarily playing for the bingo. He's just playing to win the majority of squares. And so far, it's looking pretty nice. He is going to need back familiar to kill a bat at some point as well. That's another thing. If Matthias had the bat familiar right now, that would be an option that he could do in the second castle, because there's bats in the inverted mines. So, not going to Galamoth right away. Instead, going to Barrel Circlet. Probably sees the bingo line, is kind of scared of it. So he just wants to get that out of the way now? That's fair. No, Durdrak is 4 away from majority. 13 is a majority on a 25 board. Yeah. You figured it out, Scout Hermes. Yeah. So Durdrak only needs 4 more squares, and he can go for Silver Ring while wearing Spikebreaker, Grand Falloon, Bat Familiar, kill a bat, and then pick up Soul of Bat with Bat card active, which Matthias basically has 0 shot of doing. So saving that for last is actually insanely smart. Durdrak, with the gargantuan brain play, saving Soul of Bat with Bat card active as his last square because he knows that square can't get sniped. Uh-oh, Cave Trolls doing what they do best. Trolling. Whoo, scary stuff, scary stuff. Save splitting for maybe a later Grand Falloon? Okay. You know what? Don't mind me. I think Durdrak is trying to set up a couple of like 1-2 punches where he like grabs a square, resets the game, grabs the Grand Falloon square, resets the game, grabs another square, something like that. But that's barrel circlet room. I wonder if Durdrak is stressed. Maybe he didn't do the math to realize that if he gets all the first castle squares, he wins. He's going for bat card, bat familiar, kill a bat. Maybe it's because he knows that there are bats in the second castle and he's scared that maybe Matthias, that's the one thing that he could snipe. So Durdrak is just basically trying to checkmate by preventing himself from getting owned. Or maybe not. He's going for this first. Okay. I would wait for this to be last just so you don't get sniped. Or like it can't be sniped. So you would want the bat card, bat familiar to kill a bat first. Because that's something that could technically get sniped. I guess maybe he's thinking, well, it hasn't been sniped yet, so it's not going to happen kind of thing. I don't know. Or I guess he just wants to get Soul of Bat so he can do the rest of the squares faster. But at this point, it's like you've prepped so much. Like, I don't know. Without Soul of Bat, I don't think you need it. Also, waiting 40 minutes to get Soul of Bat and still winning the race is insanity. That is some Giga Chad energy. No one plays it like Durdrak. No one. Wild stuff. Absolutely wild. Matthias, on the other hand, probably, yeah, is going to go do Frozen Half and then Galamoth right after. Still hasn't done the Asgalls yet, but, you know, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Yeah, Matthias, the issue is if Matthias had like a library card or something and he could like save split, library card, go do some stuff, like, but the issue is like, what can he do? He can only do Bat Familiar or kill a bat is like the only thing he can do in the first castle, actually, or defeat Grand Falloon. Those are the only 2 things he can do because he doesn't have Spikebreaker. And yeah, I mean, that's it. It's looking like a GG's. Because Durdrak did save before fighting Grand Falloon, I'm pretty sure. Or sorry, save in the catacombs, right? He has the save at keep, but then he can't do the switches. That's the thing is, like, it would even be ideal to save split, go back to Castle Keep, just finish any square that you can, go fight Grand Falloon, and then reset back to the second castle. Like, who cares that you can't do both demon switches? Like, you know, finish the stuff in the second castle and then make it a race for the demon switches would be your only win condition, I feel like. So he just, you know, the math isn't mathing. For Matthias. Ironic. I've been talking so much I needed that water. Oh, shit. Matthias messes up the Manip versus Galamoth. It's not the end of the world, but... Durdrak, why must you throw? Where is he going? Why is Durdrak throwing? You have the bingo. You don't even need the bingos. You just go. You have all the priority on all the first castle stuff. You were next to Grateful, and where are you? He must have fucked up the math. Wait, Matthias isn't killing Galamoth. They're both throwing. What the fuck is happening? Did Durdrak open the demon switch, by the way? I don't think he did. I wasn't paying attention. He might have. Matthias didn't get the setup. You know, he had a save. He could have went back. Maybe he's relying on that save for later? What is... Probably the Asgals? He's going for Asgals? And then Beelzebub? Bat Familiar could kill a bat right now. No, sorry, there are no bats here. The only bats in the second castle are in the cave. I'm so confused why he didn't stick in the first castle, bro. Crazy stuff. I'm at a loss for words. Maybe it is very possible. You know what his I figured it out. I figured it out. My tiny, minuscule baby brain couldn't comprehend that Durdrak is thinking 12 steps ahead because he's thinking, I've been doing so much first castle stuff. Matthias knows I'm in the first castle. He could at any point, if he doesn't click a square for a while, choose to go back to the first castle and snipe me on one of my first castle squares. I'm going to 5D, 12 steps ahead, snipe one of his second castle squares to guarantee this win. And guess what? It's working because Matthias is going to go fight the Asgals. Meanwhile, Durdrak is right here with the Asgals right next to him. Oh, man. Comes down to who kills 3 Asgals first. It's a race for Asgals. That's one. Durdrak with the better weapon. Oh, man. Bingo's so fucking hype, dude. Was that 2? I mean, he's resetting the room, which makes me think it's 2. He probably heard the, ooh. He clicks it. That's 3. And then he resets the game. He is playing on a different plane of existence. Matthias is so fucking shook. He doesn't know what's real anymore. It's fucking Jover, man. Bro, he didn't need to brain scramble him this hard, but he did. That's actually, you know what it is? That is multi-match conditioning, because not only, it's a best of 3. So it's going to be 1-1. The issue is now Matthias has to play with the complete, knowledge, knowing that Durdrak is a fucking insane person who is willing to swap castles back and forth whenever he wants. He went all the way over there just to snipe Asgald, then went back to the first castle. Holy shit, dude. If I'm Matthias, my brain is scrambled. We should be seeing Bat kill a bat. Except the Bat Familiar. Sometimes, there it is. Sometimes you try your best and you don't succeed. He's going to get he could get the bingo. I think Durdrak is sending a message saying, I don't need bingo. I don't need bingo to win. It would be swag to get the bingo and win on majority on the same square. I'm just saying, he doesn't have to because this is quicker, but still. There it is. GG's. Wow. Holy crap, dude. What a race. Wow. Durjack? That's majority. What? Durjack hasn't. Neither of them have stopped playing. What is It's you already won. Stop it! Stop it! He's already dead. What? Durjack, you already won. You have a majority. Oh, he probably miscounted, and maybe they both miscounted. Whatever. Let it play. Let it play. This is hype as hell. I don't care. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. What is... I don't even know what Matthias is doing anymore. Matthias probably doesn't know what Matthias is doing anymore. He's like... going for all... Oh, he went for all Vlad relics. That's what he did. That makes sense. That's so funny. Yeah, Durjack miscounted, but it's fine. We let it play. He's just bragging at this point, yeah. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. GG's.
Yo, did I
you
miscount?
Yeah, you
Do I
did.
have 14 squares right now? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I didn't have to go at all?
You didn't have to do... Yeah, you didn't have to go to the second castle at all.
And I had a bingo and I wasn't looking at it? Man, this game, man, this does things to your brain.
I thought you were trying to send a message to Matthias to like scramble his brains and still go for the win.
No, that was not on purpose. I thought I counted and I needed one from second castle. I didn't realize I had it all to finish in first, and I also didn't notice I had a bingo with all the stuff that I was about to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd have to do the Asgall square to get the bingo, so.
Oh yeah, okay, so I wasn't as dumb as I thought.
Oh man, how are we feeling about game 3, folks?
Jeez.
Yeah, these have been some of the matches of all time. Very, very entertaining to watch. I'll leave it at that.
Was the plan doing game 3 tonight or on another date?
Well, I would prefer to do it tonight, but if both of you want to save it for another day, that's fine, because we also had to reschedule the other match anyways. So, like, we're doing more bingo regardless. So it is up to you guys.
Either way is fine with me.
So whatever you want, Matthias.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of tired from both matches.
That's
so
perfectly fair. That's perfectly fair.
Yeah.
These were insane matches. I don't blame you.
Cool. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd rather do it on another time.
Yeah, we'll schedule the final race sometime soon then.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
Sounds good. That's going to do it for today. Stay tuned for the finale of Winners Finals. We have one more match to go. Wow. Imagine how crazy match 3 is going to be. Stick around for that. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, or join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlood, so you can watch live. You don't want to miss out on the hot bingo action while you have the chance. Anyways, that's it for this YouTube video. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.